Hey guys, Magnus Robert here, bringing you another video. Today we're going to be doing a video, of course, continuing with the TSTO Battle of the Best Events. We literally have, for the main sort of bracket, we only have 3 episodes left. This one, and then we've got the bronze match, and then the finale. So we've got to decide who leaves next. It's either going to be Secret Agents or Destination Springfield. It's come down to both of those events. I know lots of people aren't happy about this particular matchup, but I like both events, so I don't know. I think both events have very good, strong points. Secret Agents is great on buildings, and I know some people have said, like, oh, well, a lot of the buildings are kind of very loosely tied in. I'm kind of cool with it. I think getting all those buildings was really neat. So, yeah, I don't know. That's just my opinion. So, obviously, first point is going to be on structure. So, let's talk about the structure for the older of the events, which I am not even sure which one is the older of the events, to be quite honest with you. 2017 for Thing, and then this was January 2015, so it's Destination Springfield. So, the structure of Destination Springfield was quite simple. It's a 3-act structure. And what I really love about this one is they split it up into the 3 different countries. And I know this, again, like last episode, this kind of falls into theme a little bit, but it is kind of also based on structure. It falls into the 3 different countries, which I thought was a very cool way of doing it. Obviously, you had Norbert Van Houten leading the event, and you had his like little special tasks that you could do. I really love that aspect as well, as you guys probably know. I found that one very cool. You had crafting, which was very awesome. There was lots of cool stuff to craft. There was some daily challenges as well that were in there, and like these little that you could earn currency. I think, or was it crafting currency? I'm not sure. Some form of currency anyway for the game. Yeah, overall very awesome, very great. And then Secret Agents. Well, Secret Agents was also in a 3-act structure. There was less of a structure to it compared to Secret Agents in terms of splitting things up, but they did do it a little bit. They split things up into different prize track. Obviously, they split just the different items, but there wasn't like an overarching sub-theme for all the different things. You had the situation rooms where you could level up people and all that. You had the drone scan, which was really awesome, although it was a bit repetitive, and then you had crafting. But I've heard this from a lot of people. Apparently, Secret Agents was incredibly difficult to unlock stuff, so this is where I'll take that into consideration. So, in terms of the structure point, who do I think wins it? Destination Springfield. The main reason why, honestly, is the sub-theme. I really love the sub-themes when they do that, and also Norbert Van Houten. Now, with Secret Agents, they kind of had Hank Scorpio sort of lead the event, but obviously Hank Scorpio is a premium character. They didn't give him to you for free, so him leading the event doesn't really make much sense because you don't really even get him as a character. So I kind of lend more credence to Destination Springfield. The only thing that Secret Agents has over Destination Springfield, I think, is the drone scan. But that's like the only thing that they have really over them. So I think just for that, it's not enough. On top of that, people tell me it was very hard to get stuff. So I'm going to go for structure, Destination Springfield. I think that's fair, personally. Theme. So the theme, I'm going to be straight up with you. Destination Springfield, obviously you've got the travel, very simple, very easy travel stuff. You just take stuff from Brazil, France, and Japan. Very easy, you just go to those 3 episodes. And then in terms of the Secret Agents theme, it was very clever. So they took a lot of things from different episodes and combined it together. And I think it worked really, really well. I love it when they do these themes where they take a bunch of stuff, and it doesn't always work. So like Battle Royale, for example, I don't think that worked as well as they hoped it did. I liked the idea behind it, taking sort of the post-apocalyptic stuff, but I think when they combined it, it just didn't really work so well. Secret Agents, though, forget like how hard it was to get the items, just looking at the theme as a whole, I gotta give that to Secret Agents. I think theme-wise, I really enjoyed what they did with Secret Agents. That's just me, but there you have it. So that is the structure and theme points. They've both got a point each. So it comes down to characters, buildings, and maybe decorations. So let's start off with those characters. So starting off with Destination Springfield, what characters did we get? So we got Maurice. Maurice gets a point because Maurice is a cool enough NPC. I'm glad that they added her. Caesar and Uglion, they get 3 points each. And I know like lots of people say to me like, oh, I don't know. I say lots of people say it. No one said this to me, I don't think. But like the characters, yeah, they were a combo. Yeah, they were both they're both very similar. You can't have one without the other. I agree with that. And I think there's an argument to be made that maybe they should be a 2-in-1 as well. But I really love both of them. I was so glad that they had. So I don't care. I'm giving 3 points to both of them. They are like some of my top characters that we got all those years ago anyway, and especially in this update. Oscar the Seafood Squid, I'll just give the 1.2. Sakatumi just gets the 1 point. Mr. Sparkle, I'm going to give him 3. I really loved his inclusion. Battling Caesar Robot, he's a very awesome NPC, so he gets 2 points for being such a cool NPC. Vicious Monkeys don't get any point. Tiago just gets 1. Ronaldo just gets 1. And Ox Chilter, whatever you call it, she gets 1. But Norbert, my baby Norbert, he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he gets the full points. You know it. And then finally we have Sailor Kamiko. I'm not going to give a point to. I think that's fair. So Destination Springfield finishes with a total of 22 points. Moving on to Secret Agents. So we have Agent Bond. I'm going to give him 2 points. I think he's very cool. I liked him as a first final prize. Very sort of minuscule character, but I think what they did with him is very awesome. Wayne Slater, I'm just going to give the 1.2. He's a bit... I'll give him 2. Tell you what, I'll give Agent Bomb 3, and I'll give Wayne Slater 2. I think that's fair. Wayne Slater was a bit, he's a bit generic, but overall I do like him. The Stravia Darius came, that guy just gets the 1. He's kind of a simple parody character. I'll give 1 point for both the Ghost Enforcer and the Grand House Assassin. Someone's told me stuff about I forgot the Yakuza boss only has that 1 animated task. I thought he had 2, I don't know why, so I'm just going to give the Yakuza boss 1 point. Femme Fatale, she gets 2. I think that's fair. Admiral Hoxer, going to give him 2. Russ Cargill, though, he does get 4 points because I love him. And then the nerds, Benjamin gets 3. Doug gets 1, 2, 3, and Gary gets 1, 2, 3. So that means the Secret Agents ends with a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 points. So Secret Agents unfortunately takes that point. Oh, damn. Yeah. I think the nerds are just very strong. And bear in mind, right, I don't like the nerds' inclusion in this event, but I'm trying to judge it just on the characters alone, right? On the merits of those characters. I'm really not trying to look at how they were added in the game, because that kind of comes down to structure, I think, and theme. It doesn't really come down to, yeah. So I'm gonna go with that. And then there was some costumes for Secret Agents, but there's no point because they've already won. Moving on, we shall look at buildings. So starting off with Destination Springfield. Let's go with Springfield. So we got the Springfield Airport. Really love this one. Great building. So I'm going to give this one, it's full 2 points. Tourist Information Center and the Reward Center. I'm just going to give 1 point just for both of them. Eiffel Tower gets a point for sure. Bastille gets a point for sure. Paris Hotel gets a point. Chateau Marchand gets a point. Le Croix de Burger gets a point. KTV Building gets a point. The Sumo Stadium I have a few issues with. American Town gets a point. The Castle gets a point. And Royal Tokyo gets a point. And then Bara gets a point. The Samba School, going to give a point to. Street Steakhouse, I'm going to give that one 2. I've talked about this one in the past. I really love this one. That one gets a point. Filthy Angels Orphanage gets a point. And then the Rio Days in Iro gets a point too. And I also give a point to the Chateau Marchand Restored. I actually really love how they included that. So that means that they end with a total of 20 points. Let's go to Secret Agents. So we got the agency headquarters and the different surveillance posts and the hidden research. I'm just going to give 2 points for all of that stuff, alright? Including all the skins. The Cappuccino Royale definitely gets a point. Dance gets a point. Dry cleaning gets a point. You only own twice, gets a point. Painless dentistry gets a point. Not what it seems gets a point. Cypress Creek Home gets a point. Cafe Kafta definitely gets a point. Stoner's Pop Palace gets a point. Cypress Creek Elementary gets a point. The Shaboom Kaboom Cafe gets 2 points. Hammock District gets 2 points too, because I love that one. The Crouching Panda Hidden Egg Roll just gets 1 point, and the Globex Compound gets 1.2. And I'll just give an extra point based on all the cool buildings that we got in general, all the sort of, everyday buildings. So that means, oh god, the Destination Springfield actually wins the building point. Okay. Only just, but still. I've always thought that the Secret Agents had the best buildings. To be fair, I think if we're going by like a point system, if I was going to get like really nitty into it, then I think it might go to Secret Agents and not Destination Springfield, but it depends what you value, right? I'm trying to like be quite broad. I really love the Secret Agents buildings because they're all just like everyday buildings, stuff that you can use to fill out your town and just make it, a bit. You can make your districts look cooler, your shopping districts, and your, with the house, the Cypress Creek Home, you can put that in your little neighborhood, and that's why I just really love Secret Agents. But if you really value the sort of real life buildings, then there is a lot of cool ones in the Destination Springfield, and there's just a lot of awesome buildings in general. Like, I really love the airport, I really love the Tree Steakhouse. There's a lot of the buildings are a little less common buildings, if you will, although you do have all the Brazil stuff, which, yeah, it's not in Springfield, but, it's all sort of everyday buildings as well. So, to be fair, I think that's fair. Destination Springfield gets that point. I just didn't think it was going to get that point. Very surprised. So, that leaves us to our final point, which is decorations. I hate this point. I thought we'd avoid it, but we need to decide who the winner is. So it all comes down to the decorations. So let's start off with Destination Springfield. So we have the runway light, gets 1 point. The vending machine gets a point. The gold train gets a point. The globe gets a point. The black leather plane gets a point. The runways get 2 points for both of them, for all of them. I really love the runway. The terminal gets a point too. The hangar gets a point, and the plane gets a point. Lifeguard tower gets 1 point. The plane bot gets just 1 point. I think it's cool, but I never have it in its robot form. The bicycle with the basket, I give 1 point to. Wine barrels get a point. The French fountain gets a point. The scooter and the motorcycle with the sidecar, I'll just give 1 point for both. That thing that should be a building, really should be a building. Lavender Field gets a point. Venus de Milo gets a point. The Arc de Triomphe gets 2 points because I love that one. The Pont de Garde gets a point. And the Grape Stomping Vat, I'll just give 1 point too. Mount Fuji is amazing, so that gets 2 points. Hokora, that gets just 1 point. The Japanese cherry tree and the Japanese maple tree, so they've recently returned. I'm buying so many of them. I love those trees. They both get 2 points each. And then the Japanese lantern just gets the 1. And then the Tori gets a point. The Shinto shrine doesn't get a point. I find it incredibly hard to place. And the Pagoda, just the 1, I think. And then we've got Brazil. So for all the painted houses, I'm just going to give 3 points each for all of them. Sorry, 3 points for all the different painted houses we've got. The Santa Teresa tram. Is it Teresa? Teresa tram. I'm not going to give a point to. Brazil World Tree. I don't use this one as much, so I'll just give it 1 point. Unlicensed taxi, though, I do use quite a lot, and I wish I've got more because they're very awesome. Street soccer court just gets the 1 point, I think. The try and stop us billboard just gets the 1 point. The carnival float gets 1 point, and I'm feeling generous. The Sugarloaf Mountain, it gets 2. I've kind of like debated on giving this 1 or 2 because the main reason why is I really love the look of this one, but it should be bigger, right? So I'm like, do I give it 2 points because it really should be bigger than it is? Do you know what? Screw it. Giving it 2 points. And then finally, Norbert's Plane. I'll give that 1 point too. So that means the Destination Springfield ends with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 44. Hard to beat. But can Secret Agents do it? So starting off, we've got the Bistro set. I don't like the Bistro set. I'm going to be brutally honest. It just doesn't look right. However, I have seen that many people have used it and utilized it right. I've seen some designs that do use it fine, so I'm just going to be very generous and give it 1 point, but I personally don't like it. The EPA truck, I'm going to give a point to. The Death Table gets a point. The Lava Mountain gets, I'm going to give that one 2 points, it's very cool. The Secret Agent car just gets the 1 point. Screamer Pillar Pond, love it so much, gets 2 points, I don't care. The Dead Drop Mailbox, just going to give the 1 to. I don't use it as much as I would like to. I don't know, I just, maybe I'll give it 2. I don't know. No, I'm just going to give it the 1. The bench, I'm just going to give the 1 because we've already got benches in the game, but it's cool to get more benches, can't lie. The manhole, I will give 2 points to because I love that manhole. The bus shelter, going to give 2 points to. I use that one quite a bit. The fragrance spy, the plant basically, I'm just going to give that the 1. The watchful billboard, just give that 1 point. The non-Wiener wall, I actually hate these walls. I can't. Oh, wait, no, it's not the walls. Wait, no, I don't mind the walls. I'll just give 1 point for both the walls. The ATF van gets a point. The spy carriage, I have no use for the spy carriage. Not going to lie. I just place it somewhere random, so I'm not going to give that one a point. The nothing to see here, I hate that one. That one's like too like, obvious, if you will. The Vigilantes Town Square, love this one so much. I love these little squares that we get. That one gets 2 points. The Deep Dome Drill gets 1 point. The Parachute Target just gets the 1. The X-Ray Machine, I'll give 1 to. The Globex Balloon gets a point. Cypress Creek Sign gets a point. The Not a Laser Shark Pool gets a point. EPA Helicopter definitely gets a point. The Santa's little helper thing? Oh, is that? I'll just give that 1, I guess. The Glowbox Operation Wing and the Glowbox R&D Wing, gonna give them 2. I really love how you can build up the Globex thing, so that's fine. So, in total, Secret Agents finishes with 30, which means the point obviously goes to Destination Springfield. Oh, that was tricky, but I think that was quite tight. That was quite fair. I expected Destination Springfield to win the decorations point, but I honestly didn't expect Secret Agents to lose the buildings point. I thought that was definitely going to go to Secret Agents. So, yeah, I kind of thought that it was going to win after it won the character point, because I didn't see that. Wait, did it win the character point? I don't even remember. Did it win the character point? I'm so, lost. I thought it was going to win the building point, so I'm very surprised at that, actually. Very surprised. But there you go. Secret Agents, Destination Springfield. Destination Springfield goes through. It's the event that I love. It's the event I kind of wanted to win. I can't lie. But I'm still kind of sad that Secret Agents has lost. I do love that update. For all its flaws, it did add a lot of cool stuff. You cannot deny that, I think. A lot of the buildings were awesome. So, as you just saw there, the bronze match is going to be next episode. So we're going to be versing Tap Ball against Secret Agents to see which one gets the bronze medal. And then after we've done that, we're going to do the finale. And the finale is Homerpalooza versus Destination Springfield. This is not the 2 updates I thought were going to make it here, alright? Being brutally honest with you, I kind of thought Destination Springfield would make it to the semi-finales. I thought it probably would lose the semi-finales, because originally, I thought that... I think Mozark I thought was going to go through, yeah. So I thought it was going to be Mozark versus Destination Springfield, and I thought Mozark would probably win just from the point system. I personally like Destination Springfield more, but I thought Mozark would win and go through, and then I also thought Tap Ball would win. So I thought it was going to be Tap Ball versus Mozark, and I thought that was going to be a doozy. Tap Ball's going to win, and we're going to say, yeah, Tap Ball's the best update. But no, okay. So it's gone interesting. Not the 2 updates I thought were going to be there. Definitely updates I think are strong, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. But we've got to do that bronze match first, next episode. We want to see who gets the bronze medal. I want to see who's third, alright? Who's the winner out of these 2. But then, of course, we'll do the finales, and then we'll be done. And then obviously after that, I'm going to be doing a bunch of, just going through all the most recent updates. I'm going to be versing some of the most recent updates against each other as well, just to make things interesting. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me why you're mad at this result, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.